you never went viral, I don't know if y'all have or not, but if you ever go viral, the first time, it is the most fascinating thing you ever seen.
Yeah.
That's how we got the Megan Thee Stallion interview, OG Run C from Swisher House and ESG and Propane. And you gonna be in the same business I'm in.
See, you better come with it.
You better come with it. If you want to overtake me, you better come with it. Now, if you good, where you at, it's all good, but I'm not gonna half step nothing.
What's up, man? This is the Soul Narrative. I'm your co-host, Money Madison, man.
And I'm your host, Dre, man. This is something that we've been working to get back into for like the longest, bro. From working way back to the Uncut Knowledge podcast to dealing with Soul Narrative, the actual sneaker podcast, and dealing with a retired sneakerhead here. So that's a huge thing, man. But not only that, man, when we first started this part of the podcast, our main goal was to get people's lives. Our main goal was to talk about your narrative, to talk about your story from way back when you first thought about what you had going on, all the way from a kid to like, hey, this is what I wanted to do. This is what my dream was. Or hey, anything that you just stumbled into and say, okay, I want to make money off this.
Yeah.
We wanted to start from the beginning of your story. Not from the middle, not to retirement, not to anything, but we wanted to hear how you felt, your story, your tragedy, your truth, your triumphs. I mean, even if it boils down to spirituality, we wanted to know that, man. So, man, Preacher's not here today with us, but it's me and Money. We got the legendary Jeff from Takeover TV.
Yeah.
But man, how you feeling today, bro?
That was a hell of an intro to start off with. Like I was saying, that was all right, man. I'm all right. A little tired. I've been on that pit all day. So that sun though took my energy. I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock. Start off the day with a 6.5 mile run. Ooh. Then went lifted for 2 hours and then cooked all day. And now we doing this podcast here. Then I appreciate the invite. I appreciate y'all coming over here. This is gonna be fun, so I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, we appreciate you, man. I'm about the same. I woke up this morning and did a 2 mile run.
Hey, you gotta start from somewhere.
Went to a ass and abs class at 10:30.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, man, workout is a workout, man. But
it is.
I definitely enjoyed myself this morning. We appreciate you for taking the time out. This the 4th of July. If y'all don't know, man. So we still grinding though, it don't stop over here at the Soul Narrative, man. You know, we gotta get it in while we can. We definitely appreciate you for taking the time out.
Man, I remember doing podcasts like this and trying to get guests and it wasn't the easiest thing in the world. So when people asked me to do it, I remember that grind. So it's always gonna be a yeah for me unless it's some insinuating circumstances where I can't do it. But if I can do it, it's always gonna be a yes.
We definitely appreciate that.
Man, I remember just meeting you in SocialCon, even though I know about you from like many years ago because you've been running this for like years.
Right.
You are basically a pillar in Shreveport. You help broke artists, you help broke entertainers, you help just you name it that passed through Shreveport.
Yeah.
Takeover TV was one of the people that actually set the milestones. I mean, we got to interview with Takeover TV, or we got to go do this, we got to do that. Then when people, hear about one of the pioneers of the entertainment industry in Shreveport, it wasn't many, but you heard of Takeover TV.
Yeah.
I mean, for years, like we was in high school.
Facts. Hearing about it and seeing the interviews and seeing the different entertainers and stuff like that. Like, very, very familiar with the name. You know what I mean? And everybody is probably very familiar with the name and the brand, but we want to know the man behind the name and the brand. And
exactly.
I know when we met at SocialCon, I know you told me that you kind of wanted to create a family business or something like this. So, like, what sparked that? What was the initial spark to even create Takeover TV?
Really, me and my partner, BJ Tisby, used to be at his house talking about sports and different subjects. Man, we'd be outside till like 5 in the morning. The sun comes up. We started talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
Then he was like, man, we need to start a podcast. At the time, podcasts weren't even popular like that. You know, nobody was really doing it.
The beginning of it, huh?
Yeah. We came like in the infant stage of podcasting. Yeah. So me and him and the dude named Stuffy, we call the podcast The Vent. So we just get on there and people can vent. We vent about stuff. I'll say we got the episode 2. Then he started going to school, and man, I kind of got the bug after 2 episodes.
Yeah,
like, man, I can do this.
Yeah.
So I went and bought a microphone. I was going to keep it going, but I was like, man, me and my cousin talk about sports the same way. I'm like, you know, we ain't really got no family business. You know, nothing with our name on it like that. People go to work and get off work, but nothing with our name officially on it.
Yeah.
So I said, man, let me ask him, and let me ask my brother. He stay in San Antonio, but I'm like, you know, when he get a chance to come up, you could be on it, or we can do it on Skype or whatever. We figure it out.
Right.
So I asked them. They're like, yeah, all right, we'll do it. So got that part of it done, but didn't have no name. I'm like, man, let's see what I'm gonna call it. But I didn't want to be something like just common.
Yeah.
I wanted to be aggressive, you know, death row and all that. It was aggressive. And man, one day I was riding and I was listening to satellite radio, and they was having this rap thing where the original would play, and then the rap song would play. You know, the song they sampled it from.
Yeah.
And then what's that? The Doors, 5 to 1 came on. It's a rock song. Then the Jay-Z Takeover came on. And you know, I like classic rock. You know, I like electric guitars and stuff.
Yeah.
I said, man, this thing, we got an already made theme song. It's aggressive.
Yeah.
I said, shoot, that's it right there.
Yeah.
I said, Takeover podcast show. That's what we gonna call it.
Okay.
And so we did Takeover podcast show. The first show was October 11th, 2016. It's a day after my mom's birthday. That's how I can remember it.
Okay.
And did it in San Antonio. I think Texas had just lost Texas just beat Oklahoma. We big Longhorn fans. So we talked about that. Man, that episode was terrible. We had one microphone. He was way over there. I'm right here. I mean, we didn't have no concept on how to do this. We just did it. Man, you listen to it. He sounded like he about in the cave 10 miles away.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm like that. But we put it out and people still dug it. I'm like, okay.
It's an audience for
I said, it's an audience for everything. So, you know what I mean? They knew we was green. And then I was like, man, I need to figure out how to fix this because this sounds terrible. And I was riding back to Shreveport, and I was going through a podcast called The Cypher. It was on the iTunes playlist.
Yeah.
And they had an interview with Slim Thug. Huge Slim Thug fan. So I was listening to the interview, and man, the way the production was, they'd be talking, and all of a sudden, you hear the static come on.
Yeah.
Then you hear like a Slim Thug song. Then you hear just the way he was breaking all the stuff down. I'm like, damn. So I was listening to it. Then at the end, they kind of like, well, the producer his name is Josh Cross. I said, okay. So, you know me, I came home, got on Facebook.
Yeah.
Typed in Josh. I knew it was going to be 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
I think it was like the second one I clicked on. It said, producer of the Cypher. I said,
you already knew that was him.
And you know me, I'm gonna inbox you. Either you gonna answer the question or you ain't.
Yeah,
definitely.
And so I just typed it up like, hey man, I just started a podcast, and I like the way you produce.
Right.
I like the way you put the drops in and all that. How you do all that? And then man, he inboxed me like 5 minutes later, gave me some links and gave me some tips and stuff. And then I I went on GarageBand, started playing with it, started
Yeah,
finding
I'm
songs and started
familiar with
cutting them and
GarageBand.
slicing them and drop.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So I started getting the production thing down. But I know I led all the way down this rabbit hole. But
No, go ahead.
But me and my cousin did like the first 10 episodes, but we just did nothing but sports.
Yeah.
But damn, man, we started hitting the sea like, man, we run out of stuff to talk about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's more stuff to talk about.
But then I noticed, man, there's a lot of artists around here.
Yeah.
Of course, 99.7, 102.9, 103, whatever, 7, whatever.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody really playing no local music. I'm like, and my boy Ricky Latt, you know, he dope
Yeah,
artist.
I know Ricky, yeah.
I'm like,
well, I see him
Yeah.
and I follow him. I don't know him personally.
okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah, dope artist.
Yeah.
And then me and him been friends since 2004. But anyway,
Yeah.
I was like, who the hell interviews them? Who got a platform for them? I said, hey, man, my cousin, he was out somewhere. I said, dude, I need a guest. Let me just interview you.
Yeah.
And I interviewed him, and that went pretty good. I said, you know what? Because I think anytime you start a podcast, start anything, you got to find an edge.
Mm-hmm.
You got to find an edge to do something nobody's really doing.
Right.
And nobody's really interviewing artists. At least if they were, they wasn't putting it out like that.
Mm-hmm. Not in the city.
So
like
I said,
that,
okay.
No, not at all.
What I could do is build a fan base here in Shreveport.
Right.
Forget the sport. Everybody doing sport. You could throw it on Sports Center and catch the sports. You don't need me for that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But you could need me if you want to hear who's the latest artist.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So then that's how I turned it into an artist platform where I just started interviewing artists who was hot, who was not.
Yeah.
Just anybody I could think of, anybody I could get my hands on, like KP, Big Papa, all them.
Yeah.
I just started reaching out to them. Everybody was down for it, so it kind of grew and it grew, and then the legends started getting out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the genesis of it.
Did you feel like you was gonna have any I guess like backlash from it, like as far as from the artists, or the who's hot, who's not? Like it's not you doing the judging; it's actually the people doing the judging. But you know,
really, it wasn't even that. Well, I know the hot and not that came kind of later, but I'm just saying, as far as getting interviews, I was just asking whoever, like, who's some dope artists I can interview.
Yeah.
Or I just come across Facebook. Once the word started getting out there, people would inbox you like, "Hey, man, listen to this song." Because what I was doing, I was interviewing. When I first started, I was doing the podcast, and at the end of the podcast, I would drop a local artist song at the end.
Okay.
So once that started circulating,
Yeah.
people started sending me music, and then some of it was good,
Yeah.
something like no,
Yeah. And then everybody think their music good, and they mad at you because, man, why you ain't playing my song? I sent it to you.
Yeah.
This ain't the one.
They're like, no, man, this ain't it.
This ain't gonna do
This
it,
ain't it.
Yeah,
So,
not at all.
I started checking out people's music mixtapes. I'm like, okay, this
Yeah.
dude pretty dope. Let me go interview him. Let me interview KP. Put your hands on me. Been a legendary song here for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
So I had to interview him, Big Papa, Pill Man and all that.
Yeah.
That was hot. I still remember them. I tried to get Wild Yellow. I couldn't get him, but it's okay.
I was gonna ask, what about Hurricane Chris? You ever
Yeah, we had that set up when I had the video interviews going.
Yeah.
And it was set up for a 5:00 phone call.
Yeah.
Made the phone call, they didn't pick up. That was that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
was going
Well,
to do that.
we done had some heavy hitters in the city.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you definitely didn't touch the bases of them.
Yeah, man. It was a ride.
Yeah.
Like it's just been so many versions of Takeover. You had the podcast, and then on Facebook we had the Slam a Jam era when I was posting the videos.
Okay.
Man, that started going just crazy.
Yeah.
Man, at one point I was getting 50 videos a day in my inbox.
Dang.
50 a day.
Hey, that is, man. That's crazy.
Because what happened in Shreveport, word started getting around. It got around to Texarkana, Longview, Tyler, Marshall.
Yeah.
50 a day.
Hey, man, people was trying to get heard, and I don't blame them because it's so much talent around the city, and it was so hard to, I guess, kind of get on. But it was back in the day, like it was a bunch of different artists here and there and here and here, and not just from Shreveport, but from the surrounding areas as well. That was coming from like Minden and Houghton and stuff like that.
Not to cut you off, but
the
the only problem is the talent's there. the money ain't there.
Right.
If you know anything about that music business,
Yeah.
if you ain't got the money to match the talent,
Yeah.
unless you just really know somebody or you just get extremely lucky.
Yeah.
But if you ain't got the money,
Yeah.
okay.
So speaking of money, like
Uh-huh.
your first year within doing it, because I'm hearing that it didn't start off as Takeover TV. It was podcast.
Yeah, it was the podcast.
So
Yeah.
like, how did you navigate that whole first year into what it became?
Man, when it was the podcast, like, we was going down to Houston. Man,
Yeah.
Houston, I'll tell you how the Houston Connect happened. I say about the third month, this dude from Houston named Vic, he reached out to me. He said, hey, man, I got this satellite radio station called Slaughterhouse Radio.
Slaughterhouse.
So
Yeah.
all you have to do, just keep doing what you're doing. Make the podcast downloadable.
Uh-huh.
I download it, put it on my radio station, and I do all the marketing. All you gotta do is just agree. I said, okay.
Right.
I said, shit, that's easy. I ain't gotta market. I ain't gotta do nothing but just doing what I normally do anyway. Because we doing the podcast like once a week. And then did that. Then I saw the numbers, because I was floating them on SoundCloud. I was looking at the numbers.
Yeah.
And the Houston numbers just growing and growing. So we was going down there and started doing podcasts, just grabbing people.
Yeah.
And man, that started exploding. But man, I'm telling you, unless you got a sponsorship deal or something, you ain't making no money doing no podcasting. Unless you charging people.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless you got a sponsor, you ain't making not a dime doing no podcasting, So
Especially like within the growing.
Oh, especially the growing phase and all that.
You
ain't making a dime. But I was
we know about that.
Y'all been in the game.
Man, we
man.
were growing we was like 2 years in, like we had hit our 100th or something like that episode or whatever, and we weren't still really just seeing the money come in. It was all about dedication during that window, and we was like, man, we gotta meet up every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sometimes equipment is not working, sometimes this is not working, sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Certain spats and certain fights happen, and we were there for that.
Right.
and man, like during those times and in those eras, like you weren't really making the money. You just had to have the drive to go along with it. So you're absolutely right.
You hit it right on the nail right there. You had to have the drive, and you had to have the attitude like, if I build it, they will come. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, you tired of hammering on this building. Like, man, I'm losing it. Like, we would go to Houston and go to the DoubleTree.
Yeah.
Because it was in a nice location.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If we're going to have female guests, we don't invite them to no hood hotel because they ain't finna show up for that
Nah,
shit. Then we want them to be safe, right? We want everybody to be safe. So we did the DoubleTree next to Galleria. So we know that's a good location.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if we get bored, we can walk to the Galleria and get something to eat. But yeah, man, we start going down there pretty often. That's how we got the Megan Thee Stallion interview, OG Run C from Swisher House and ESG and Propane and damn, who else we got?
Man,
how was that interview with Meg, bro?
Man,
come on,
man,
come on now.
You just never know who people gonna turn out to be.
Yeah,
No matter who you interview.
Yeah.
That interview taught me a lesson. Not saying we didn't treat everybody the same, but
Yeah.
definitely after that, you really got on cue. Like,
Yeah.
I need to treat everybody with the same respect because you do not know what they're gonna turn into. But how that interview came about, me and KP was doing the podcast here, and I was telling her I want to interview OG Run C. I was a Swisher House fan.
Oh yeah, of course.
We
were Swisher House fans.
Yeah. OG Run C. He said, man, you know that OG Run C's manager used to manage Billy Broadway.
Yeah.
I said, okay. He said, yeah, just hook up Billy. And I had known Billy because Billy gave me my first ever interview. I was like,
shout out to Billy Broadway, man.
Shout out to Billy Broadway.
Boy,
My first ever interview ever. He gave it to me.
Yeah.
Him and Renata Soul. They had the Renata Soul show on where they had it.
I remember that.
My very first interview ever. I thought it was the biggest thing ever. I didn't know who was doing who. I just knew I had an interview. Yeah. But anyway, got with the Billy. He's like, okay, let me reach out to T Nitty and hook it up.
Okay.
T Nitty called me. He like, oh, you want to interview the OG, huh? I said, yeah. He said, yeah, just whenever you come down to Houston, hit me on the phone. I bring him through. Went down there, got the interview. boy, I just knew this was gonna do thousands of hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
It ain't quite do that, but I mean, we got a decent number out of it, right?
Yeah.
I say about 2 months later, he said, "Hey man, I want you to hear this song from my new artist, Megan Thee Stallion." Okay.
Yeah.
So he sent it to me, and it was the song was called Like a Stallion, Genuine Pony.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
had that beat, and
Yeah.
she was rapping too. I said, okay, that's cool. He's like, all right. Maybe 3 weeks later, he said, hey, next time y'all come down here, man, do me a favor, just do an interview with her.
Yeah.
I said, all right.
That's
It just so
big,
happens that we got invited to the they had like a Houston Hip Hop Awards or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how we fell into all this stuff, but anyway.
Oh my God, man. That's how, man.
So we got invited to that. I'm like, shit, okay, this is pretty cool. So I told him, like, hey man, we're gonna be down there for the Hip Hop Awards. So you just come through. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was a Friday, and that people's rooms got delayed or something. So I mean, we was sitting downstairs, took forever to get the room, got up there. Normally, we be in our Takeover T-shirts. They ain't what they are now. You used to have our 3 faces on the logo.
Yeah.
So they wasn't what they are.
Up on them.
I know.
So they ain't
Vintage now.
You right.
Yeah, it's vintage now, but it ain't what it was, now. But we had just came off the road. We didn't put on our shirts. They came in. We did the interview. The interview was good, but you could tell she was just still trying to find herself. Yeah. Because she answer a question, kind of look at her mom. Mom.
Yeah, she wasn't PR trained yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's what it was.
She was a smart girl, but she just wasn't quite used to it yet. And man, I don't know why. Normally, after every interview, we take a picture with the person.
Yeah.
But since we didn't have our shirts on,
y'all ain't want to take.
We didn't want to do the picture.
Why?
But we took a picture of her holding her shirt. We gave everybody a shirt.
Yeah.
But our dumb asses didn't get in the picture. We didn't get in the picture.
Hey man,
The biggest mistake of my media career. I mean, I didn't know it then.
Yeah.
Because we figured we get it next interview or whatever.
There ain't gonna be no next.
Ain't gonna be no.
It was supposed to be, but it didn't. It didn't quite happen. But so we was downstairs because we paying for valet parking and all that because we want our rain to, our name to ring out. Like,
right.
Hey, you go get interviewed by Takeover, they gonna do valet parking and all that. So we was talking. She like, man, I hope this rap thing, work out for me. I said, well, yeah, it probably will. I said, it should. You're a good rapper now.
Yeah.
I didn't know 3 Grammys later.
Hey, man, you know what I mean?
Shout out Meg, bro.
I didn't know 3 Grammys later, but we had a chance to get the interview.
Yeah, we looking at that one. You got to get that one.
We had a chance to get the interview at Grambling when she came down there. But I was at work.
Yeah.
David Dunn, who was the video guy at the time, he was at work. I'm like, damn, man, I can't think of no way to get out of work. I could have, but I was like, man, I said, we going down to Houston next month anyway. We'll just grab it when we go down there. Fatal mistake, bro. Gotta get these opportunities when they present themselves.
Hey, man, you always use them kids. Them kids always get you out of work, man.
But just assuming, you just, at the time, being naive, you just assume stuff just gonna work out and stuff.
Right.
If I had to do it all over again, I should have went ahead and got it because you gotta grab these opportunities like right there, right then when they present themselves.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, like, I know you, that interview.
Yeah.
Is that like your most memorable interview, or is it like one of the most memorable interviews?
I think it's memorable because of who it is.
Right.
But it wasn't the best one. It wasn't the one that I just play over and over. I mean, I play it just to hear her voice. Like, damn, we was actually talking to her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's the best.
So what was?
I say it was most memorable because of who she is.
I got you. And the peak in the like where she done got to like now, huh?
Yeah. That's crazy that everybody brings it up because I mean it makes sense because she's one of the biggest stars in the world. So yeah.
So has it been another artist that you've interviewed that you didn't see them being as successful as they may have become?
No, I think everybody, all the other artists we interviewed, kind of stayed like right there.
Yeah.
You know, nobody went from here all the way up here.
Gotcha,
like that,
gotcha.
Yeah, so yeah, that whole Megan thing was wild. I remember talking to the fellas after. I said, man, she probably be. We figured she'd be regional, like you know how B King and all that was, like you know, like in the region.
But still got that same, you know, they still got that fan base.
Yeah, they still got that fan base.
Yeah,
but I would have never.
Away from you.
I would have never, ever thought she would win a Grammy. Now, I didn't see that, but
yeah, you know, things happen.
yeah. I didn't see that, but
things happen. She definitely a talented girl, and she definitely one of those females that can actually rap. Like she don't have to be so gimmicky and rap about crap that we don't want to hear about. She actually got like lyrics and can go bar for bar, toe to toe with probably any male rapper in the industry. So shout out to Meg, man, for real.
Now you talk memorable interviews. I think when we interviewed Hoops, that was memorable because we had to go way into the Smoky Mountains to get that one.
Dang,
I saw that interview too.
From Flavor of Love.
Yeah.
Shaq Hoops.
Yeah, Shaq Hoops.
Excellent.
And the funny thing about that interview, man, we must have drunk Crown for about an hour before the interview started.
Really?
Yeah. She was cool. She was just like somebody that you just meet just anywhere.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, y'all, you know, we good. Y'all want to have a drink? Y'all in a hurry?
Yeah.
No, shit, we ain't got nowhere to be.
Yeah.
If we did, we don't know where to go. I mean, we up in the mountains. So,
So she real short in person, ain't it?
yeah. She is not
Because she
tall,
looked she looked short from the TV, so I can imagine in person she probably like real tiny.
Yeah. She's a small, short girl, but very cool.
Yeah.
Very hospitable, man. We drunk Crown for an hour. Like, man, you know, we got to eventually start this interview, or else it ain't gonna be no interview.
Yeah, definitely.
Look, that's how. Look, with today being the 4th, that's why I was like, man, we gotta. I gotta make sure I'm good and right. I don't want to get too, you know, over the edge.
Sometimes, man, them be the best interviews because that inhibition that you be having, like, I don't want to do this. All that be gone. And,
you can let your guard down.
Everything just fly. Yeah,
that's pretty dope, though, man.
All kind of dope memories. Like, I was one of those people when it came to getting interviews and stuff. I just didn't have. I was no holds barred. I must have sent out email invitations to everybody and any and everybody. You know the dude in high school, as they say, that always had the bad chick, and you like, how the hell did he get them? Because you asked 100 of them, one of them said yeah.
somebody eventually say,
and somebody said yeah. It's the same deal. Like Hoops, you know, on Instagram, I saw an email. I just typed up a nice professional email, sent it to her.
Yeah.
And then her manager replied back, yeah. Just send us the questions beforehand.
Right, so they'll know how.
And they will know.
Yeah, they want to screen them.
The only thing we had to do, we had to take the ones about Shaq out.
Yeah.
We had to take those out. But talking to Hoops when we were drinking Crown, you know how we got approved for that interview?
How they?
She saw the interview with Jay Prince and called Jay Prince, and Jay Prince gave her the thumbs up.
Oh man, that's what's
shout out Jay Prince, man.
I said,
shout out.
Yeah.
I said, who gave you the thumbs up?
The legend Jay Prince, man.
I'm like, damn, Jay Prince vouched for me.
I was gonna say that speak volumes.
And I felt like that was the worst interview I ever did, and he vouched.
Man, that speak volumes though.
I said, that's crazy.
They speak about who you are as a person, man.
Right.
People respected you for who you are and what you did.
For real.
You know, just the energy that you have around, they respected that. And for him to vouch for you, you know, that's one of the OGs. So
for real, man.
So when you get that thumbs with that green light, it's like, okay, cool.
So what may have been one of the hardest interviews for you to get? Like, did you have
the hardest to get, and I actually got it?
Yeah.
Was any of them hard? Even Jay Prince was easy. I interviewed his PR person. I heard back in 45 minutes.
That's what's up, though, man.
Yeah.
You had a lot of favor on you, man.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
Little Flip, Ricky Latt knew his personal manager, and that was easy.
Okay.
Damn, who was hard? I don't think any of them that we had to jump through 1,000 hoops. And no, they all pretty
much.
They all pretty much fell in line.
Cool, man. That's
just,
what's up,
a lot
bro.
of it just who you know, really.
Yeah, it's always about who
Like
you know.
who you know, and sometimes who that person know. Yeah. So a lot of them got hooked up like that. A lot of them just sheer luck and just like, I'm gonna send this email and see what happened. But I remember I tried to chase that Slim Thug well for a long. I interviewed one of his personal managers, the DJ, everybody around him but him. Then it got to a point.
Got close enough. Shit.
I got close, man. But after a while, I was like, it is what it is. Yeah. Then I watched enough of his interviews. I was like, some of them are decent, some of them are okay, but damn, what the hell I'm gonna ask him if I do interview? Everybody don't ask him everything. Now I probably could make up some stuff, but I'm gonna ask how you started rapping, Swisher House. Everybody know that story by now. Right. So as time went on, you get less like, I ain't gonna say starstruck, but interviewing the big people, and you want to get the middle and the other stories. That's what
the come up stories.
Yeah, the break the interviews that break somebody versus getting somebody already established, because they don't do the numbers you think they do. That you think they are. My biggest numbers came from people with hoops and 3D and IT down there in New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, that was a real good one.
Yeah, they did good numbers for you.
It did on YouTube almost 80,000. Yeah. You know how YouTube views come across. Back like, especially for interviews.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, shit. To like any interview, honestly, to do over 10,000, like you're doing pretty good.
Like YouTube, it's hard on you if you doing really good. Yeah, right. Like, I think the interview that surprised me the most was when I did the Green Eyes interview.
Okay, why so?
Because you hear stuff, and you see the Facebook stuff. Yeah, you think he's gonna be one way, but then when you meet him, he's a totally different way. I say, this dude is. I never thought he was dumb. Yeah, but I'm like, this dude is actually intelligent. Yeah, and he was not making it sound strong, but he was memorable and cool, and you know what I mean. I'm like, damn, this ain't what I thought it was gonna be.
Man, you hear stuff, man. People put stuff out there, and it's not until you actually get in front of the human being themselves to know that the moniker that they have to portray is just that. That's just a character.
Like Big Fella Zell?
Yeah.
Smart dude. Yeah, I see all the crazy stuff. Yeah. Silly shit. I'm like, man. Yeah. Smart dude.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these dudes.
A lot of it's a character, really, because that's how they sell. That's how they're marketed, and that's what got them on in the first place. So they got to keep that up and keep going with that.
Yeah. And once they see that that's, oh damn, I can monetize off of this, then it's kind of like it keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Charleston White then.
Oh yeah, he's the king of it. You know,
he didn't told us that. Like he letting you see. So if you had an opportunity to interview him, would you interview Charleston White?
Yeah, but I try to come at it from a different angle.
Yeah.
I try to come at it because everybody wants to get him acting crazy and stuff.
Yeah, they want to turn him up.
I want to hear that business acumen from him.
Yeah, and he seemed like he trying to get in front of somebody that just actually want to have a decent conversation.
I think he's yearning for it, but nobody wants to do it. Yeah, I've maybe seen it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like, I learned a lot of game when I interviewed Sean Cotton from Say Cheese.
Okay, then.
Yeah,
he one of the big wigs. I mean,
he was the one I was trying to pattern myself off of and emulate what he did with Say Cheese. Okay. Didn't quite get there, but I itched my own lane anyway. Yeah, in a different way. But we had a good talk, like off camera. It was a good interview, but off camera, man, he just gave me some gems and stuff.
Yeah,
he give you a lot of game, man. Cause Sean Cotton,
you know what?
Yeah,
that's the answer to your question. That was the hardest one for me to get, the Sean Cotton Say Cheese. Now that I said it, now I think about it, that's the hardest. That was the hardest one.
What was the red tape on it?
Just trying to get in touch with him.
Yeah.
Because, everybody's emailing, Say Cheese and all that. He gets so much traffic. Just trying to get somebody to answer a damn email.
Yeah.
But Big D from Mogul Media up there in Dallas, RIP Big D.
Yeah.
RIP Big D, man.
He was like this with Sean.
Yeah.
Then I was like, but shit. You talk to him all the time.
Plug me in, man.
Plug me in. and to incentivize you, here's a little change.
Yeah.
This will get the ball rolling. And sure the hell did.
Damn, that's gonna always get the ball rolling. We all know that.
And we was gonna do the interview at Sean Cotton's house.
Yeah.
But at the last minute we changed it to like a studio. So I like, damn it. Boy, we was gonna get all that B-roll and everything. Man. Like, damn,
too good, boy.
But we got the interview, so that was cool.
That's what's up, though, man.
That was cool.
Yeah, man. So Sean Cotton, he is the numbers now. He is the one right now.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely.
Like he figured that out early.
Yeah.
Once he figured it out, like Say Cheese is a monster.
Man, it's crazy to say Cheese, man, because he do all stuff with Charleston White now, or did, and then he just able to grab any and everybody, him and Real Life Street Stars.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, them dudes, man. I could have went on there a couple of times, but
yeah, they've been on the road.
I feel like I don't know. I didn't want to go on there, and then the views went like they should, and I just feel like I didn't have a lot to talk about when I had a chance to go. So.
They do their homework now.
No, they do. They do. Now, they probably brought the interview out, but it was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still inbox them sometimes. Yeah, we on good terms.
That's what's up.
Which was cool. Like
cool.
It's crazy the people that you're cool with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like Real Life Street Star, I never went on there.
Yeah.
But nah.
Still got a good relationship.
Yeah.
It's crazy because you never. I always say you never know who you will need, down the road or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's always good to keep the relationship.
Talk with CEO Smith.
Yeah,
yeah. Boss Talk. Yeah, him too. I got all of them. I've been on Boss Talk before, like when he first started out. So yeah,
good.
I try to maintain those relationships.
Yeah, man. You want to try to maintain them the best way that you can because, like, you may never know who you may know or who you may need in certain situations.
Yeah.
Or a favor you need to call, or some help, or some game, or some gems that you may need in order for you to progress through it.
Right.
Because they done probably seen stuff that you haven't seen, or vice versa. You probably done seen stuff like, hey, bro, like, don't do this type of situation. Don't do what I did here. Take it this way. And by y'all being connected like that, it's like a web of connection between y'all. So y'all just share a game with each other.
Man, cool. The video interviews was cool. It put the name out there, did what it did. The only thing it wasn't bringing in the money like that. So I was operating in the red, bro. I was like, ugh.
So when did it like ever start getting good for you as far as financial wise?
When I started doing just the social media stuff.
Okay.
It finally got in the green.
Yeah.
Just doing posts and articles and all that.
Okay.
That's when it got in the green.
Okay.
But when I was doing interviews and stuff, because guess what? I got a cameraman. I got to pay him.
Gotta pay the cameraman. Yep.
Because he's doing all the editing and making the thumbnails and doing the preview clips and all that. Yep. We travel. I got to pay that out of pocket.
Yep. Yes.
The YouTube view, I mean, they send me about $200 or $300, but hell.
Right. It ain't,
like, man,
it ain't balancing itself.
Like, it was cool, but after a while, you get human, man. You get tired of operating in the red. Like, this is an expensive hobby. This ain't no business.
Right.
I'm studying in the red. But finally, when I just went media, just social media, then the money started rolling in. I was like, okay, let me just stick to that. And people still ask me for interviews. Still, I ain't did an interview in like 4 years. And people still ask.
Oh, come on, man.
When the last time you see me do an interview? You think
it's exclusive, man. He ain't did an interview in 4 years, and we still got him to do an interview for us. Come on now, this
come on narrative,
man.
Come on, man.
Hey, talking about,
man, and it's a blessing to be able to have this opportunity for us. Anyway, man. So let me ask you this: where you stand at now with everything? Like in like just today. Like, are you just focusing on posting? Is there certain pieces of content that you utilize? Like, how is everything moving for you right now?
Man, I just focus on posting, finding the hottest stories. I'm getting back to doing off script. Like, I did an article. The last article I did was the downfall of Ebony and Jet magazine.
Oh man,
I did that one. One of the biggest ones was the
I never thought about that.
I never thought about that.
The era of the Kappa Beach Party.
Catch me at the Kappa. I'm a Cap'n
Cap'n
Jacker / Cap'n Cap.
I did
Come
that.
on, man.
I did one on the era BET Uncut. like just those little nostalgic articles like that. That I remember at one point every Friday I was doing the wrestling tapes. So I was just like the Death of Owen Hart, the Goldberg streak,
Yeah.
the Austin 316 promo.
Oh, you was doing some good ones though.
Like
Shit.
I mean, it's thought provoking. Like you're like, bro, like I never really just thought about it.
Yeah, I did like the Texas relays, just all this stuff that the DJ Screw era, the era of DSR, and
DSR,
stuff people forget about.
Come on now.
I just started doing them art. So yeah, I'm just focused on just stuff that people.
What's on my screens? Come on now.
That
Come on
like
now.
I did New York Undercover, the show. I'm just talking about people and stuff that people forget about. Yeah. And then they used to have the people performing at the end.
That's wild.
Just stuff people don't forgot about. But when you say it, people, oh shoot, man, I forgot all about that. This
Like you say, thought provoking.
man, I did like the top 10 Transformers list, stuff like that. That people like. Has anybody ever seen the top 10 Transformers list?
Right.
Like from rank them 1 to 10. Because I'm gonna put a little bit out of it so people can argue. And stuff.
Yeah, that's how you range bait.
I did running.
Engagement.
I did running backs, NBA players. I never ever gonna do an artist list, especially in Shreveport. Like that's just, I just ain't got no interest in that.
Nah, I definitely understand. But
No, it would go crazy, but that ain't never been my game like that.
But what sparked that? I guess that creativity. I guess just being creative, huh?
Yeah, just thinking like, what can I do? What can I bring up that'll get people talk? That Kappa Beach one, that was probably the most popular one because people like, oh. Everybody done damn near been to the Kappa if you was in that era.
In that, yeah. I would. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. I don't think I was old enough yet, but I heard about it.
Oh, that was my era.
Yeah.
Like, whew. Yeah.
So is that like your upbringing?
Yeah.
Is that kind of what sparked a little bit of Takeover TV as well? Like tell me about that. Like your middle school, high school, college area. Like, what was that like for you?
Middle school, high school, mostly playing football and chasing women. I didn't have no direction in it, right?
Yeah.
But since I was small, people thought I couldn't tackle or do this or hit anything. And you always had to prove your point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You always had to prove your point. So I think that's why I got that edge coming in the Takeover TV. I feel like I had to prove a point. I'm not from Shreveport, so now I got to make an official stamp like I'm here.
Yeah.
I got to work a little bit harder than the average person because some people come in already with a fan base because they went to high school.
Right,
or they're a local star or rapper or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell, don't nobody really know me here. I was stationed here. And then I just stayed here. So now I got to work twice as hard. But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it to the best.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it where I'm going to up the ante on everybody that's going to be in this genre. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't trying to put nobody out of business, but if you're going to be in the same business I'm in,
shit, you better come with it.
You better come with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to overtake me, you better come with it. Now, if you're good, where you at? I mean, it's all good, but I'm not going to half-step nothing.
Yeah.
You know, that I'm competitive like that. Like,
Yeah.
but I stay in my box. I'm not finna go over here messing those what y'all got going or go over here stepping on what y'all got. Let me concentrate and be the best in my box and what I do.
Right.
And I'm one of them people, if you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it. If you want some game, I'm going to answer that too because I'm confident in what I do. I don't feel threatened.
Yeah.
Like, I was doing I still do the spotlights on different people and stuff, right?
Yeah.
If somebody else started doing it, okay. I feel like I can do it better. And if you do it better than me, I'm going to go in there and shake your hand like, hey, good ass job. Mm-hmm. But if you're confident in what you do, you ain't got to get mad at somebody. Man, imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
Right.
It is.
Right.
It is.
Nobody imitates a loser.
Right.
Name one person that imitates. I don't know in this age. But anyway, I had to think about it. But really, nobody wants to imitate a loser.
Right.
Normally.
Right.
People normally want to imitate winners. Jordan, Kobe, Tyson.
Right.
LeBron, all these people.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to be like the dudes and just, well, then once again,
Hey,
normally,
man, this day and age is different.
That's the reason I always had to put normally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I'm confident in the brand of Takeover TV, and it still got a little way to go.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Yeah. See, I think like back then, like, you know, it was more so people, I guess, afraid of, you know, stepping on toes or you stepping on my toes, and now they call it trending. Everybody doing the same thing, you know what I mean? So it's like the wave have changed, you know, times have changed. But
yeah, times have changed. I see more podcasts.
A lot more.
Y'all started up. I see the Rooted Republic magazine. They don't started doing articles and stuff.
Shout out to Rooted Republic.
Shout out to Rooted Republic.
I just see all kind of stuff pop up. I think it's dope.
Oh yeah,
I think the more media we got gives more people opportunity.
right, exactly.
Instead of having 1 or 2 games in town, hell,
more opportunity,
hell,
more exposure. Like
can't cover everybody.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know, you
And
might
especially if we put a spotlight on artists and things that's going on in the city, that'll shine a positive light on our city instead of the negative one that's always been shined on it. You know what I mean?
You're gonna hit people that I ain't never hit, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Rooted Republic gonna hit people that neither one of us are hit.
Right.
So now everybody gets an opportunity. But yeah, I ain't never cared about doing like arrest and people murdered and all this stuff in Shreveport. I just never want to take that lane. Yeah. I mean, there's other people that take that lane. It's worked for them, but I want to take over TV to be on positive tip. Now, you know, there might be some world news that's negative, but as far as the city, I didn't want to dip it in there. I ain't got to. There's enough positive stuff going on.
Yeah, well, we definitely appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
Because positivity, I feel like, is the way to go. Like, we shared a lot of negativity. I see it all the time. I had a video that I was looking at. This one guy I mean, you know, people do their content, and shout out to everybody that's doing content, but a lot of it is just shining negativity on the black people. And with him being black himself, it's just like, come on, dude. But nevertheless, man, we definitely appreciate Takeover TV. It's definitely something that we needed. Yeah. So for you even creating it, we appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
Big salute on that.
No problem. I always hear I don't always hear it, but lately you hear the term like legend, the guy, GOAT, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're like, who? Me? I just do some posts and did some interviews and stuff. Then sometimes, man, if you just sit in a quiet room and just kind of think about it, ain't nothing wrong. Like, damn, I did do some dope stuff. Go? I don't know. I mean, I never call myself that. You always let other people do that.
Yeah, for sure.
I never want to self-proclaim anything, right?
Yeah, me neither. Like, I was never a big self-proclaimed type of
man, your legend grows when other people tell it.
No, for
you
sure.
You sitting around here yelling and telling it, like, like who else said that besides you?
Right.
It ain't legend. The legends are when you hear it in the street or other people talking about it, and people stop and wonder who they talking about.
Yeah,
you know that's why I want to take over the TV to be like. That's the reason 90% of the people in the city don't even know who the hell runs it or who the hell's behind it. I always want the brand to be out there.
That's what's up.
Now, is that the smartest way to do it? Maybe, maybe not.
I mean,
I don't get invited to a lot of stuff because they don't know they invite me. But I'm good. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I always want the brand to be out front. I mean, I'm not really social like that anyway, so it works for me. You know,
be behind the scenes a lot of times.
If I want to be social like that, then I have my personal page activated and always posting this stuff. I like walk out in public. Nobody know unless I put that T-shirt on.
So you a guy. Oh, so it's you, huh?
Yeah, that could work 2 ways, right? I sent you my stuff to do an article a year ago, and you know. So hey, man, I got daughters, I got a wife, I got people to protect. So sometimes you gotta think in protection mode. You know? Hey, I want to be out in Bullet, be out with my girls or whatever. Nobody running up on me saying that, man, you posted my video 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And man, it all got thumbs down. And man, you make me look bad. And now I want to squint. No, man, I ain't got time for all that.
So you just mentioned your wife and your daughters. Have they ever helped you with any of your videos or help you doing the, you know, the behind the scenes?
They wore the t-shirts before and posted, and the best thing you really do is like and comment.
Yeah.
I know engagement.
That's the easiest.
I'm like, hey, if you see it, just hit the like button. And you can say something if you got time. Nothing else, just hit the like button.
Man, I tell people that work all the time, man. Oh man, I saw your videos. And, oh, you saw my videos, huh? Well, the same thumb you use to scroll with,
just hit the button.
Like that, man.
You would think it's the simplest thing.
Just like it for me, man.
But people don't do it. I don't know why people don't do it.
Unintentionally.
I just...
Because I'm guilty of it. I've sat there and watched the video and probably done watched it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And then go back and be like, dang, you know what? I didn't like that video. Let me like it. So I'm guilty of it.
Oh, don't worry. We'll let you get bigger. Let you win some big award or something.
Oh, yeah.
Because nobody feels like they don't never want to take a chance of what they think could be a loser.
Yeah.
Not saying any of us are that, right? But you always have that part of uncertainty, like, I don't know.
And then you get big and everybody act like they knew you. Oh, yeah, that was my boy. No, I wasn't.
No.
I wasn't.
You didn't like me.
You didn't like me then. I don't like you now.
Like, I can go back to Longview, right? Because that's where I'm from.
Okay.
And people, yeah, man, I listen to your podcast all the time. I ain't did a podcast since 2018.
No, they lying.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't did a podcast since 2018. I don't say nothing.
Yeah, just appreciate. I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. Still be listening to your podcast. I ain't tried the podcast in 8 years.
That's crazy.
Now they say I see you posting, man. That was a cool story. Okay, now I know.
Yeah.
They were saying podcast when I was doing video interviews. Yeah. I was like, okay.
They don't know the difference sometimes.
People want to be included so bad, feel like, you know, that you're going to ask them, so they try to beat you to it or something. I'm not going to ask you. Hey, you listen, like my stuff? And no, I ain't like that. I mean, you got a choice. Either you do it or you don't. Even if you don't, I'm not going to take no offense of it. Look, we all got 24 hours. Right?
Yeah, how you
and we all occupied doing something, either sleeping, work, TV, kids.
Yeah, working out.
Or just doing nothing. When you're doing nothing, you're doing something. That's your 24 hours, right? So, I mean, I ain't going to never twist your arm like, hey, you need to listen to this and do that, do that. Ain't never been my style.
Yeah. That's pretty dope, though, man. Like, you can't twist people's arm anyway.
Man, I've seen people do it and try to guilt you and make posts and, man, I've been doing this and y'all ain't liking my stuff. Yeah. And I did this and did that. And you just like, I'll quit all this crying, man. Just stop. If you do the good work, I don't care. If it's good, it's going to grow.
Right.
I don't care who you are. There's no way. I've never seen nothing that was good. It didn't grow. It might not grow. It might not grow the rate as fast as you want it, but it's gonna grow.
Yeah. Oh, I say everybody got an audience. So if you just keep it consistent,
be consistent. Be true to your identity. Don't be trying to whole bunch of different stuff.
Right.
You know, just put your heart into it. Put your work into it. Be intentional.
Yeah.
I almost have like a mission statement.
Right.
Ours was the people's champion. You know, have your own mission statement and stick to it.
Yeah.
Be consistent, work hard, you know, be honest with people, you know, do it from your heart, do it, you know, because the right thing to do versus do it for clout.
Right.
Yeah, man, it'll grow. Like what y'all got going now, you're going to look back a year from now like, damn, the numbers don't got bigger. Or we did this and we did that. Man, I remember getting my first Facebook follower. Now it's about to be, 84,000?
See what I'm saying? You up now, man.
84,000. I remember when I first started, it was these dudes that had 600, and I thought they was gods. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I know how that goes. I know how that goes.
Man, I got 12. I mean, my first 100, first 1,000, first 10,000.
Man.
It's crazy.
That first like, that first 100 likes.
Yeah.
You be like,
I remember the first viral thing that went viral. If you never went viral, I don't know if y'all have or not, but if you ever go viral, the first time, it is the most fascinating thing you ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, what was the first thing I posted? Was it Young Jock? He got some damn cut where he had a perm, had blue hair or something. I said, what the heck?
Oh yeah, when he
I posted it.
had the little swoop,
Man.
with the little whoop.
In 2 minutes, it had 8,000 views already. I was
Man, that's
what?
crazy.
2 minutes. I remember that. Ain't no way.
Crazy.
Man, the numbers just, it started jumping and shares and likes. I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah.
I think it was at 1 million, about an hour and a half or something. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
But y'all, I had a few of them.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had a few videos, dude. Yeah, I went viral
A few times. I mean, of course you. Of course,
Yeah.
man.
But it's always the stuff you don't think that'll go viral.
Yeah.
It's what go viral.
Yeah.
Man.
I've heard that.
Every time, it'd be the simplest piece of content that people gravitate to.
Yeah. And they always say, they say that find your niche thing. And it's like, sometimes I feel like you go so hard at trying to do what you think your niche is. And then you might do a video that's not even related to what you've been doing, and it blows, and like now that it has to become your.
The last video I had blow was when Stone Cold told Donald Trump a long time ago that he was gonna whoop his ass.
Oh yeah,
I just clipped that and did the headline. Man, bro.
It did numbers.
On Instagram, that thing hit 1 million something. Yeah. And you know how hard Instagram is.
See?
Yeah.
It's just, I just keep staying consistent, man. Staying with it.
Yeah.
So being that you was not from the city, you feel like you had to work hard? Like, did you feel like it was gonna come at a harder rate for you, or did you still worked as hard as maybe anybody else to?
I feel like I had to work harder because I didn't have no built-in fan base.
Yeah.
I didn't go to Southwood or Booker T or Green Oaks or any of that. So I didn't have that in Shreveport. The people that I was stationed with, they ain't from Shreveport. So no. But then I feel like I had advantage too.
Yeah.
That
you from Texas,
there was no built-in dislike either.
Gotcha.
You know.
They didn't know they couldn't build a
bias or nothing.
Yeah.
They just saw the product.
Right.
So, sometimes you have to take a situation like that and use that to your advantage too.
Right.
Like, man, that's such and such homeboy, man. Oh boy, that man don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Nobody could do that because nobody knew who I really was.
Yeah.
So I had like an even play. Then it helped me because I just post whoever and I didn't have no biases because I didn't really know.
Yeah, because you just
I didn't know the inside. I saw Green Eye. I thought he was dope. Posting him.
Yeah.
I didn't know about all the other stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this person, that person. I just saw the art.
Yeah.
And when you could just see the art, yeah.
So
it made it easy.
Is there something that you like within doing the media? Is there something you feel like you should be aware of, like what's going on in the streets, like street beefs and who got issues with who?
I think that would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Man, it's just some people I'm just not gonna post. I'm just gonna stay away from it.
Sometimes I feel like you don't, like as a media, if you don't do the proper research, you don't know what you get yourself into, and you're not necessarily trying to do. You just posting the hottest thing or what you think is the hottest story or what's hot right now.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, you posted there, but you just posted about his enemy last week. Like, what side you on? It's like, I'm not on any side. I'm just trying to post content.
Because the longer you're in the game, and especially when you're in that hip hop, you start learning who don't get along with who,
right,
and all that, and you like, man, dope song, but this dude got a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to be out nowhere.
Yeah.
and somebody run up on me, so you get a little bit more cognizant.
Yeah.
With that, and that kind of got me shifted out the hip hop era.
Yeah.
Just it's just too much stuff going on.
Yeah.
Then the direction of hip hop was going on downturn. Mo 3 had just got killed over there in Dallas, and it was just a bunch of foolery. So I kind of just slid out of the interview. Once I stopped interviewing, I was like disappeared for like 2 or 3 years. Well, I didn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was done.
Yeah.
And then like last spring, I started doing, the media. And shit just.
Yeah.
I said, damn, I'm right back to the top again.
Right.
Just like that.
So that 2 or 3 years, that whole little downtime, like what was that for you? I mean, I know you said you was done.
It was peaceful. It was peaceful.
So were you kind of still like locked into, I guess, social media?
Yeah, I was watching. I was watching certain things, certain people.
Yeah, to kind of stay connected to the outside world, so you'll know.
Yeah, giving some mentorship. They was asking me about different things, like do it this way or do it that way. Or I don't know about doing that interview. You might get some backlash.
Yeah.
So I stayed somewhat plugged in, but then I got somewhat disconnected too. I didn't worry about trying to find content and posting and all that. Like, oh yeah, it was peaceful.
Yeah.
Very.
I can imagine so. I can imagine so. Kind of getting off the grid for a little while.
Man.
2 or 3 years, that's a long time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because I was like, I was burned out with doing the interview.
Yeah.
I was burned out with losing money. Like, man, is this really gonna take me to the next level? Am I gonna really get like Vlad and say cheese?
Yeah.
Or am I just gonna be in this this whirlwind, right? Because like Shreveport, like regardless what people say, we don't have that star power that's gonna give you them huge numbers.
Right.
We got some popular people, but like Dallas and all these, they got that star power, like the real life street stars can bring all these different people on. Because hell, they got everything right there in Dallas. You got millionaires, billionaires, all these different people.
All of them.
If we just rely on Shreveport, once you burn out that top level people, I mean, what's left?
See, I think with that, of course, the finances, like we spoke about earlier, but I think it's just the being able to come together and actually work together to let people see, okay, they working with, this person knows.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. So now it's more of a, man, I want to get involved with what they got going versus everybody kind of spread it out doing their own
heard
thing.
Like 6 different podcasts.
Yeah.
I'm the #1 podcast in Shreveport. How you measure that? I don't know unless you got everybody numbers.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I never got to call it. I'm the #1 podcast in Shreveport. Because guess what? If you are, okay, what's it getting you? Are you getting paid? You making a bank? Like what? What is #1? What's the difference between #1 and #6?
Yeah, I really ain't.
Besides a few more views, right?
Like we spoke and I've told him, man, like for me it's just staying consistent, staying visible, and staying relevant. You know what I mean? Like I don't care about #1, 2, 3, 13. Like, as long as you can say, oh yeah, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I watch y'all up. I'm in touch with I'm in tune what's going on.
Once you start paying me extra for being #1, I care about being #1.
You know what I mean? Right.
It's like a signing bonus or something for being #1. Other than that, makes me no never mind.
It is what it is.
I have an audience to entertain. I entertain them the best way I can.
Yeah.
Right, I'm 1 of 21.
Yeah. Hey, shit. You ain't got no complaints from me, man.
We ain't got nothing from me neither, bro. Like not a simple complaint at all. So what's the future looking like? Cause I saw when you posted it, and we gonna bring that up.
I was waiting on it.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I said maybe I can slide down.
No, you can't slide on that one. Don't slide on that one. But I always look at it as everything happens for a season. So when things happen for a season, you're destined for a greater season because that's how God operates.
Yeah.
So whenever you're destined for a greater season, as a man, like you look at what's next.
Yeah. Right.
What am I gonna progress from? Because this was my season where I had Takeover TV and this. So what's next for me? You stayed out of the way for 2 or 3 years. So that's one thing. So they gave you time to to actually sit down and think about it. Like for us, it was COVID. Everybody was able to sit down and say, man, you know what, man, I wasn't around my family for years at a time because all I did was work.
Yeah.
I was one of those people.
Right.
To where I was like, bro, I was always working.
Right.
I was always doing this, always doing that. So in your 2-3 year hiatus, what's like next? Because I saw the poster where we're like, hey, we're closing our doors for this or for that. You know, me knowing me, I always look at it as a positive reason why you doing it. It's not a negative reason why. It's like moving on to the next step.
Right.
So what's that next step for you?
You know, I'm actually still trying to figure that out. Yeah, I mean, because I like running. I like doing 5Ks and I did a couple half marathons and stuff like that. I like lifting too. So then my daughter's a junior in high school, so these next 2 years are gonna be very critical, right, to her future. And just want to kind of just tap into some different things. Still trying to figure all that out, but I just know like can't do any of this stuff. You can't do forever.
Right.
You know, everything ends. Everything. Your favorite TV show.
Right.
Your favorite teams, their era, if they win championship, that's gonna come to an end. Your favorite basketball, football player. They're gonna retire.
Eventually.
All of us.
Right.
Our stuff gonna come to an end.
We'll clock out.
Whenever the man says it is. So, of course, people, oh man, you can't do this. You gotta keep going. And, for their selfish, a good selfish reason, because they enjoy what you do. But for me, I always think like closing my book on that. Somebody's gonna open their book on their end, right? And maybe I can help point to the next person, right? Each one you teach one, going to mentor and upstarts like y'all and other people.
We accept it.
Hello now.
I like to see somebody else take the mantle. Somebody else invent something and just watch that, right? And shit, man, when you start getting older, like your whole mind shift just changes.
Your mindset changes completely.
When you're younger, you gunning. You gunning. You traveling. You doing it. He's about 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I need to prepare for retirement. I need to make sure family is straight. I need to make sure finances are ordered. This. I want to kick back and watch as the gang say. I want to watch the youngsters put in work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to watch the next generation put in work.
We here to put that work in.
And you oversee, and if you see them and course correct, where it's appropriate. Like, hey, wait, y'all might want to think about this, or if you add this to this, it'll take you there. It ain't about maintaining no number one spot or maintaining this. I say you do your thing and you move on to the next thing. What that is for me, I'm not 100% certain yet, and I'm comfortable not knowing yet.
That's what's up. That's the beauty of it.
People like, man,
because if you don't plan, you're not disappointed.
You got to figure something. You got to go to the next.
No, you don't.
I said, I don't have to. Nah. This is mine. I can stop it anytime I feel. And even if I change your mind, I can do that too.
That's beautiful, man.
It's not in the plan, but you never know.
But you can if you want.
I might hit something in December. Well, hey, we see what you're doing. We want to give you a contract to do this. Hey, well, this ain't going nowhere.
Well, look here, man.
When you own something, you got all the power to do what you want. Who knows? Hell, I could sell it. I could turn over power to somebody. Hell, I could turn over power to my own daughter. Here, you take it. You turn it to what you want to.
Man.
I have a couple stipulations in there. Like, we ain't gonna do this and this. But you turn into what you want to turn it. We keep this party going. You just know, it's July. I got to December 31st. So,
to figure it out.
But it's interesting, the people that hit you up for different stuff. You got to give it to me. Why would I do that?
Yeah, why?
Where you been at these last 9.5 years? You know what I'm saying? I think people see there's going to be like, I ain't going to say a power vacuum, but there's going to be a vacuum, right? There's going to be a spot open. There's going to be this spot. And everybody wants to jump in that spot, but it don't work like that.
Right.
You got to create your own spot.
Right. That's why, the young guns over here, we'll take it.
Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Hey,
y'all can put the muskets up. No, I'm just meddling, man.
Hey, no, man. You're gonna be at your spot or at the spot. All you have to do is just keep doing what you're doing, being consistent, being true to the brand, and good energy, good vibes.
For sure.
Branding, t-shirts.
Yeah.
Hey, all that stuff.
Good merch.
You got to find your edge, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes take a week or so to study with everybody that's in your market, like at Shreveport, doing what you're doing. See what they do. Just study them for a little while.
Yeah.
Study them for a week or study them for a month.
Right.
And then you find your hedge, and you do that. Hey, nobody's doing no giveaways.
Yeah.
Let's start a little $10 giveaway every month.
Yeah.
I was doing that for a little while. I need to start back doing it.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing this. Let us start that.
Yeah.
That's how you build that brand. Because a lot of people stingy or greedy. They just think of themselves.
Right.
Hell, you could do that. We're going to sponsor, we will give $50 to a single mom for school supply.
Yeah.
You seen the podcast do that?
Nope.
Not
in Shreveport anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Not saying you have to do that, but that's a hedge right there.
Yeah.
And you and your reputation starts preceding you. And, it's just little stuff like that. I was trying to find stuff nobody was doing. When I was doing my video interviews and stuff, nobody dropping preview clips like we was dropping them.
Right.
And we were dropping like movie style preview clips. Like the intros to my interviews, the Marvel, we were flipping and all that. But nobody had that. And I just sit here and just, what can I do nobody's doing?
Yeah.
And I think on it. And think on it, and I watch YouTube or something, a movie come up, the Marvel thing with the song playing, they was flipping through. I said, if I could get him to do that, I'm gonna do that. And that joke cold. He said I can do it. Bam, a hedge. Nobody had that. I'm all about having a hedge. Whatever somebody's doing, whatever somebody's not doing, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That makes sense though. It's always about being different and setting yourself apart, from the competition.
Strategy.
Yeah.
Be strategic.
Yeah.
Study.
Yeah.
All the successful ones, just take a look and see what they do.
Yeah.
Right? Just see what they do. And kind of make that into your own. And just take a little piece from here, a little piece from there, a little piece from here.
For sure.
And then that's how you build your empire.
Yeah. For sure, man. Hey, I definitely appreciate this interview, man.
I definitely appreciate it too, man.
Y'all had some different questions, man. I went down some avenues that I never went down on the interview.
Man, we appreciate that because I told you before the cameras got rolling, like, we was going to ask some different questions.
It was good. It was good. I talked about some stuff I never had the opportunity to talk about.
You was holding in some stuff on.
It's going to basic, everybody's going to ask how I started, but then be the basic stuff. Damn, I want to get some stuff, but no, we covered some other good stuff.
Yeah.
You got more questions. Hell, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, trust me, we will be back and we will be looking forward to that.
Oh, no. Hell yeah, we got to do another one. We got to do it. No, hey, I like what y'all doing.
No, we appreciate that.
I like
we appreciate the
y'all.
love, man.
Y'all was at Social Con covering, interviewing people and stuff.
And that was
That
was like, and it's so crazy, man, like the behind story on it, like it was last minute. Like I said, my grandma had just passed the day before Social Con.
Yeah.
And he hit me up. He found out that Friday and he called me and was like, well, I'm headed down. We doing a Social Con in the morning. You want to roll with me? I'm like, yeah, for sure. He like, shit, you in the right headspace for it? You're going to be good? I'm like, yeah, I always lock in when it's time to lock in because I feel like this is my destiny. This is what God called me for. I've always been entertaining since 13, 14. Well, younger than that. Hell, I was captain of the drill team, when I was 6, 7 years old, staying in Houston, Texas and stuff like that. And moving out here, I just always loved to entertain. That's just started rapping. I still do music. I love music. I do my skits. Just any form of fashion and entertainment, man. That's just where I've been at, and I don't think that's going anywhere. It hasn't escaped me yet. That passion hasn't left. And that was another question that I did want to ask you. When the money not coming in, or when the money wasn't rolling in, did the passion for it leave?
Nah, because the money didn't start rolling in until like this past year.
Yeah.
So I think the other 9, it wasn't rolling in, man. I had built a brand, and I just enjoyed just being of service to the people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though it was costing me, but at the same time, I said, if I could do this long enough, it'll eventually turn around. I had enough belief in myself. I figure it out.
Yeah.
Even if it takes another 2 or 3 years, I figure it out.
Yeah.
And I think during that little hiatus I had, you figure stuff out when you stay still.
Yeah.
When you're thinking and just watching.
Yeah.
And then it hit me. I kind of stumbled up on it when they indicted that Yellow Beast of capital murder from 03.
Yeah.
I saw that and shared it, and it went crazy. I said, oh, shoot. I thought this page was dead. I guess not.
And you know, people love controversy.
Hey,
and love
about a year and a half later, that summer gun is thriving.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Sometimes you just have to stop and just reinvent yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It went from the podcast to the video interviews to the social media. Every version was a whole totally different thing.
Yeah.
And hey, as long as you can reinvent, innovate.
Yeah. That's where it's at, huh?
Yeah. But look, like, man, if y'all ever need something, don't hesitate to reach out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, I've been told that many times, but people reached out, never got nothing. Mm-hmm. I never wanted to be one of those people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, need something, need some advice, need a plug in. Yeah, if I can plug in, I'll plug in.
Yeah.
Or just anything, man. Yeah. You know, it could be something, a simple conversation like, hey, man, we just want to just see how you're doing. I'm good. I'm good with all that. Mm-hmm. I'm good with all that. So yeah, when I head up Dallas way,
come on down.
Hey man, if y'all not busy, we have a beer or something. I'm good with that. You know, it ain't always got to be business. You know what I'm saying? Sure. That's how you build brotherhood.
Well, that's I'm here. I'm in Shreveport. You know,
so I'm honored. Y'all asked. You know, did the interview. Y'all could have did this with anybody. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all in town on y'all own. You know, on the court. Y'all be heading back out. And y'all could have spent time doing this with anybody. And y'all chose me. So I don't look at followers. I don't look at numbers. I don't look at video numbers. I know y'all good, genuine people. Y'all working hard. So no, this was easy. Yeah. This is easy. Like, shoot, let's get it done.
You can tell by the vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always a vibe with us, honestly, man. And,
yeah. Like, Yeah.
So this was very informative. Honestly, very informative. I definitely appreciate it. I know it's a side that it's probably some people that personally know you and probably never seen you interviewed like this before. So you know,
because this was a conversation. I don't really call it an interview. We just had like a good grown men talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this was easy. It wasn't like, okay, the next question is. I don't have okay. Well, the next question is.
Nah,
right. I'm like, I feel like a damn job in
we wanted to vibe out, man, because it really was just a conversation. It was a conversation.
Oh yeah, this was definitely a conversation. I like the flow of it. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Y'all gonna go places.
Oh,
this was easy. This was like easy. Yeah, this was easy.
And honestly, man, like my very first interview, shout out to Joseph Glover. That's my boy, man. He a Shreveport artist. I don't know if you heard of him. But he another Shreveport artist that's been trying to do his thing, and my very first interview with him was at his studio. He got his own in-home studio doing his thing, man, and it was just dope. And after doing it, I was like, yeah, this is what I need to be. This is what I need to be doing, like breaking new artists or like getting that interview with those new artists. It's just like so dope. Like,
see, there's a hedge. That's what I'm talking about.
Like,
there you go.
So for sure, man. I definitely, we definitely gonna lock in, man. We gonna lock in some more, man. I appreciate you too, my brother.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, little do y'all know, they put in some work just setting everything up. So, it just wasn't no tent pop where bam. Like they took their time. They made sure it was detailed. We did sound check and everything. Yes, so man, we stamping these dudes.
Oh yeah, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the love.
I
bro.
remember these days setting up cameras and mics and
Yeah, man. Spending that hour or two. I'm looking at my phone. I see them get fussed at. All that.
Yep.
All that, man.
We
I'm
got
on
the,
July 4th trying to figure it out, man.
we got the lady behind the scenes that y'all can't see.
Yeah,
so she's been monitoring the sound, so we got to give her a shout out.
Shout out
to appreciate you as well.
To Lady Tail, man. That's my boy daughter, man. You know, so family.
Look at that. We got family business going
Come
on.
on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
AKA Tay Frames.
Tay Frames in the building.
Yeah,
The future CEO. So
For real,
be on the
for
lookout.
Yeah. So and see that goes back to what you were saying as far as, you know, trying to build something for the family or whatever. Like that's what he doing, man. And I commend it, and I'm in awe of all of it, man, because that's pretty dope, you know. So,
Yeah.
and for you doing the same thing, that's dope that you wanted to even create that for the fam. So
Yeah, man. Something that just started out as a little simple idea turned into this thing, like yeah,
popcorn.
yeah. Amazing the whole journey of it, the good and the bad,
For real.
the pretty and the ugly. It's all part of it. Yeah.
Gotta take it all in
Yeah.
stride, huh?
Yeah. It's all part of the process.
For sure. Hey, man, it's your boy Money Madison.
Man, this your boy Dre, man.
Man, this is a Soul Narrative. Once again, Jeff from Takeover TV. We appreciate you, brother.
No problem,
Yes,
man. See y'all next time.
Man, we'll see y'all, man.
No, we're gonna see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah, definitely. So.
Yeah, we appreciate you, bro. We love you, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, much love.
Much love,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir. Peace out. And we out.
man.
Peace.
What you talking about?